Jason Spezza will have back surgery for a herniated disc on Friday in Toronto, and will be out indefinitely. I can't give you a time frame simply because until surgery and rehab starts, we won't know the total extent. We are hoping that he gets back at the latter part of the season, and if we're in the playoffs, we'll be able to participate at that time. He came to camp. He said he skated as well the first 3 days of camp as he ever has. He started the season. It got a little bothersome on a couple of occasions, and then in the Pittsburgh game, it seemed to come to a head. Whether he doesn't know the individual incident that happened. He went into the shootout and scored, but he said he was being bothered at that time. And I remember looking down at the bench from my perch, watching him in the third period standing up most of the third period. And I asked him why, and he just said his back was really bothering him. And we had him go for, he had an opinion from our doctors here. He went for a second opinion, and it's just the best thing to do at this point. You probably could take days off and play a game here and there, but that doesn't make any sense for him or us. So getting it done, hopefully getting it cleaned up, will allow him to come back at 100% and continue his career. Well, it's a herniated disc, so I consider that major, but the doctors today have told us that they go in and they do a cleanup, and they don't think it's something that's that complicated. To me, it's quite complicated, but he will rest for about a week and then be able to start rehab.
Does it have anything to do with he had a previous back surgery, if I'm not mistaken? Is it the same one?
I don't know all the details of that. I know he's had back problems over his career, really, and this is I'm sure it's related somehow, but in any detail I couldn't tell you.
Obviously, how tough is this to lose your number one center for an extended period?
Well, it's very difficult. You can't replace high-end skill very easily. I don't think there's another team that will call me when I go back to my office and offer help. It's not how we work in our business. So it's a big loss. The fortunate thing for us is that we do have some people that play very hard in this team, as you saw last night. We have a group that will compete hard, and we'll hopefully make our way through a busy time, busy schedule, and continue to compete at the level. But we don't pretend that we can replace that skill level.
So within